Hey guys, I'm back for another video, and today I'm going to talk about some stuff. This is a commentary video, and today I have an interesting topic for you peoples, and it's about multi-channel networks, more specifically the Curse Network, Union for Gamers. For those of you that don't know, 4 years ago I reached out to these guys for a partnership on YouTube. This isn't the first time I got partnered. I, for a year, was with TGN, but then left because the payment was, like, horrible. I don't even remember what the rate was, but I got literally, like, a couple dollars a month, and it was just, no. Anyway, I went for multi-channel networks back then because I was under the impression that they were the only thing you could do to upload video game footage. Like, I didn't know that you could just independently upload a video and just not be held accountable for it if it's non-copyrighted content, like, say, Minecraft videos or something like that. So yeah, I was under the impression that MCNs did that, so I was on the hunt for a long time. Honestly, it took me like 2 years until I finally found what I liked, because for a while I couldn't get into any network. I finally got TGN, and then was not satisfied, so left after a year, and then, oh, and by the way, I still get emails from them to this day. I haven't bothered to leave their email list, which I probably should, because it gets kind of annoying having these random emails from TGN that are just completely not relevant to me. So I also thought that a partnership would help me grow my channel, because a lot of these networks are just, I mean, a network of YouTubers. So I figured I'd be able to collaborate with people, maybe get my videos featured on some websites, and all that good stuff. So I went for the partnership with Curse Network. And I remember my first payment after, like, I think it's delayed by a month. So it was something like, I think I got the payment for July during August. I remember I got the email while I was at Six Flags, of all places, and I'm just like, holy crap, I just got $50 through PayPal, just like that. And if you guys don't know, this is my first job. This was my first job I've ever had, was YouTube. So just seeing $50 just come out of nowhere was a really cool feeling. Like, that's my first official paycheck, so to speak, because TGN, again, was like $2, and I'm like, ugh. $2. So not too long after I joined, I found the Skype group for Union for Gamers, and I joined that. I'm not 100% sure if that is official or not, but nonetheless, I joined it. And there's like something like 150 members or so, and it was really cool. We had like this tight-knit community. Like, me and like 5 other YouTubers just kept like messaging each other in there and just talking about random YouTube stuff. So they're like watching each other's videos, giving advice, and it was a good time. It was always fun to talk about channel sizes too, because like, I mean, I'm not trying to brag, but literally, like, it's just the funniest thing when I say how many subs I have, and then people are just like, why? A lot of the people I talked to had like something like 1,000 subscribers, like just above the minimum for getting in. So I guess to put it into perspective, like, I'm always under the impression that I'm kind of like a small YouTuber, like I don't have that big a community, but that really puts things in perspective. I mean, we are a very large community. We have 30,000 people. I mean, only 2,000 of them watch each video, but that's still a lot of people even then. That was fun. That was one of the things I am going to miss about Union for Gamers, is that Skype group. But most of the people that I used to talk to aren't even on there anyway. But yeah, so the other thing, which I think is a little bit more important, about a year ago, I discovered that there's some benefits you get for being with this network. One of which was a membership to epidemicsound.com. And this is a royalty-free music site, except the music's awesome. Like, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of crappy music on there, but if you sift through it, you will find some really awesome stuff. This is where I got my classic, like, happy chiptune music that I use for my Minecraft intros, or have been for the past year, and all of the montage music that I've been using for like Advanced Warfare montages, the Rocket League montages, which none of you can see because the pigeon was taken down, of course. But, you know, I'm going to try to get that sorted out with another video. So yeah, I love the site because it was so easy to search for songs that I'd want. It had like all the categories, like funny music, the tempo, and you could sort by multiple things at once. You could even search by artist, which is what I ended up doing a lot. There was this one guy that's like, half of the music I use is from one artist. This guy's a freaking genius with music. I don't know his name, but it's like Han something. I don't know. But it was some really, really cool stuff. I'm probably playing some of that music in the background just to show it. But yeah, the whole background music for this video is probably either a Rocket League track or some of that. There were a couple good things with being with Curse. And also, they did have some protection against like problems like copyright and stuff. But I mean, I didn't really deal with many copyright problems, so they didn't help much with that. But they would have, definitely. I've seen a lot of people in the Skype chat say that they got like struck down for something and then they got helped out by the network. So it is a good, it's like a safety net being with an MCN if you're a gaming channel, especially. It really is. So if you're a small channel and you don't have like defense against like a false strike, then an MCN will help you out with that for sure. There's all the reasons why I joined Curse. Now it's time to explain why I left. So, as I said earlier, every multi-channel network has the promise that they will help your channel grow. And that has not been realized. My success is not because of them. It's because of me. Which is a good thing in a way, because that doesn't mean that means I didn't get carried to where I am now. But at the same time, it feels like a broken promise, you know? They said that they'd help you grow with featuring videos. And to get a video featured, you need to email a specific person on staff, which I've done 10 times, in fact, over the course of the past 3 years. And all 10 videos got denied. They emailed me back saying, sorry, we're not going to feature this. And I could understand if it was a couple times, but some of these videos took at least 8 hours to edit, and they were super relevant for what they were trying to advertise, like Minecraft and stuff. And it was montages, and I would think it's very good quality content that would be immediately taken up, but it wasn't. So either they're not featuring videos at all, or they say they're going to feature people's videos when they only feature like 10 a month out of the several thousand partners. So yeah, I'm a little pissed off that I never got to promote a video with Curse. They never accepted any of my requests, and it was pretty sad. I'm not gonna lie. Another reason, which is a little bit more prominent, is that I got hit pretty hard this January with what I call the January drop, which a lot of YouTubers know is infamous. It's basically the idea behind the January drop is that earnings are pretty much half or even a third of what people normally make from ad revenue on YouTube. So the reason why this happens is that, if you guys don't know, us YouTubers make money from advertising primarily. I mean, other YouTubers have things going like Minecraft servers or merch or stuff like that to sell like their own products, but the first and foremost payment for a lot of people is advertising revenue. So the way it works is that large companies bid to have their ads shown on YouTube. So say two companies want to show an ad on my video, right? One of them offers 1 cent to me to play a video. Of course, this is all automated. I'm not looking at every single advertisement just like, which one would I want? No, it's all automated. So they'll offer 1 cent to play an ad. And say that, which is really good, by the way, if you could get 1 cent per ad, like, my God, you'd probably make like $10,000 off of a single video. Easy. But anyway, they offer 1 cent. And then another company wants to show their ad on the same video. And you can only have one of them at a time. So the other one bids 2 cents. So then YouTube says, okay, this one offered more, so this is the one that shows. So if you can imagine, in December, the holiday season is prime time for advertising to parents, to people just trying to get gifts. Like from like October to like Christmas Day, the earnings are through the freaking roof because competition is at an all-time high. So maybe like 10 advertisers are bidding over a single video. So like using the 1 cent example, you'd get like 6 cents per ad, which would never happen, but you know what I mean. So 6 times that of normal. So it's an insane time for YouTubers. But then what happens is, after the holiday season ends, all those advertising dollars dry up. And the advertisers are done because the holidays have passed, they sold all their products, they played their ads, and now I don't know if they're out of money, but it's not viable for them to advertise any further, or at least until the next big advertising season, which I'd say is like the summer. But yeah, so for that first month and a half, maybe even 3 months, sometimes like January, February, March, earnings are abysmal. Like, no one competes. So like, if you want an ad for 1/10 of a cent, you can put an ad on a video for 1/10 of a cent. And it gets to the point where YouTubers make less than half of what they did in December. So yeah, the drop happened, and then that made me realize, oh crap, I'm in college, I'm trying to pay for college, and I'm not making money, and as much as I'd want to at least. And I need to cut spending, it was the first thought. So I looked at what all my spending was on. I looked at my subscriptions. I didn't have a lot of monthly payment subscriptions, but one of them was really big. The first one I looked at was Union for Gamers. If you guys don't know, partnering with them, it's a 90-10 revenue share. So I get 90% of my earnings, and Union for Gamers gets 10% because of their benefits. So, and for being in their network yet, they give them 10%. So that's the deal that I've been using for the past 4 years. Now, I figured the only thing I really use from Union for Gamers anymore is Epidemic Sound, which is much cheaper just to get on its own. If you guys don't know, I'm just going to say right now, like, it's taboo to talk about earnings, but honestly, I don't give a crap. I make anywhere from $300 to $900 a month on YouTube. So, for example, the January drop, I only got $320, which is really abysmal, when in December, I made something like $800. So, it was pretty rough. Anyway, I figured, you know what? It's not much, but in the rough months like this, 10% could be a lot. And I figured it out already, that, look at it, if it's a good month, say I make $800, 10% of that, $80. It'd actually be more because what I'm getting is 90%, so it'd have to be, I don't remember why I did the calculations, but I'm literally spending like almost $100 some months just to be with Union for Gamers, and it's not worth it. I could get a subscription to Epidemic Sound for like $10 a month. Like, and then I'm just like, why am I here still? Like, sure, they did a lot to help me get to where I am by introducing me to people, introducing me to Epidemic Sound, but I don't need them anymore. So that is why I left. So I immediately went the independent route, and I have to say, Curse is Union for Gamers is a great partner company in a lot of ways. If you need to partner with anybody, I'd partner with them. But since I'm a little struck for cash right now, I kind of had to leave. But I definitely am very fond of Curse. And they even, like, they made the leaving process very easy too. I explained my situation, they understood, and I was like, I'll keep you posted. I'd like to leave as soon as my Google AdSense account is instated. So if you guys don't know, going the independent route, you'd have to make an account on Google AdSense, link it to your YouTube, and then you just get 100% of your earnings, and that's it. So yeah, it took a while to get approved, and I finally got the AdSense account going, and then I emailed Curse and was like, all right, I'm ready to go, thanks for everything, goodbye. And they released me from their program. That's the other thing too, is they have a contract. They have a free contract, basically. You're not stuck. You can leave whenever you want, so that's nice. Alright, well, this video has been going for far too long, so leave a like down below if you enjoyed this story. And again, if you want to partner with anybody, I'd go with Curse, but if not, I would recommend Google AdSense. If you're a small channel, I would definitely go for the partnership, just because you're not making any more than like $10 a month, so I'd say go for it, just so you can get that Epidemic Sound subscription. Then maybe you could even talk to people in the Skype group, give some advice. It's a good place to start, but now I've outgrown Union for Gamers, so now I am a free man. I'm not partnering with anybody, and I'm looking to partnerships. I might in the future go to another company if they offer me something. Like, if they legit do give me opportunities to grow in collaborations and stuff like that, then I might consider it, but otherwise, nah. So, anyway, that's it. So, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later.